that note, if you were to sort of bestow upon, organization leaders, whether it's, companies or nonprofits or startups or, public organizations or whatever, if you were to bestow on some leaders, 2 or 3 superpowers, what would you wish they would be? And the second part of it would be, you're a dad. What would you want? What would be the 2 or 3 things that you wish your kids will have as they come into to adulthood, or people in their age would carry with them? What sort of skills would you want them to have?
Yeah, great questions. My son and I will walk in. My son's 23, and we will walk in 3 or 4 months ago when this whole thing started. And he said to me, he said, "Dad," he said, "Son, what's the point?" And when your 23-year-old asks you, "What's the point?" And my immediate response was, "Okay, mental health. Where are you with your head? Like, this is all just worthless. What is the point? You've worked all these years. The world's why?" And my answer, I thought about it, and it's not what you do. It is not necessarily how you do it. It's who you are. So I think the first thing, back to the beginning of our conversation, for my kids, for leaders of companies, for individuals, it's figure out who you are and how you show up every day, because that's really all you can, not control, but are you going to show up with optimism? Are you going to show up with curiosity? Are you going to show up with kindness and generosity? Or are you going to be the person that's pissed off and miserable? Are you going to be the person that is closed off to other people's inputs? So back to the exercise of reflection at the beginning of the day, like, I think common sense brings it all the way back to, you get to choose who you are. Then you get to choose how you show up. And so it's not advice, but it's like, we do have agency over how we all show up. And when our days are numbered, and like it's the last day where you get to reflect on who you were in life, a lot of us are going to regret the days that we were miserable or we wasted, and who we were in the moments. So I think it's being aware of who we are in difficult situations, in the best of situations, and saying, my values guide who I am consistently. So I think as leaders of companies, of people, of resources and what have you, we really have to be aware of who we are and how we show up in service of others every day. So to my kids, it's like, it's not about you, it's about the people you impact around you. And I think the same is true of leaders. And you're seeing a movement today where people are recognizing, because people are being held accountable, that it isn't about you. You happen to be the CEO and you're a steward of billions of dollars and hundreds of thousands of jobs, but we're going to hold you accountable for who you are and how you show up and how you serve others. And that's a really good thing.